Hi friends, this is Dave of JavaCodeJunkie.com and welcome back to another MariaDB tutorial. In today's episode, we're going to learn how to create views using the MariaDB relational database. So let's get right to it. A view is the result set of a stored query on a database. Well, let's create one to see what that looks like in MariaDB. So I'm going to create a view using several fields from the employees table. The way we create a view is with the create view statement. So create view, and then we need to provide a name for the view, and I'm going to call this one employee list 1. The keyword as, and for readability I'm going to span multiple lines, so I'll just hit enter. We're good as long as we don't hit the end of command, which is the semicolon. Then we have to provide a select statement for the view. So this is going to control what elements are going to be selected from the employees table. Select employee ID, last name, and first name. From employees, which is the table, and I'm going to order these by last name and first name. Semicolon, which is our end of command terminator, and hit enter, and all good, no errors. So now we have created a view. We can use this view the same as we would use a table to select records. So let's select star from employee list 1. Semicolon and enter. So here you'll see we got employee ID, last name, and first name. Those were the three fields that we specified in our select statement when we created the view. So this is the sum total of what is available from the view. You can see that the records are in alphabetical order by last name, starting with A and ending with Y in this case. And if we, for example, have employees with the same last name, then those records would be sorted by first name alphabetically. So D for Daniel, and then P for Philip. Last name first, and then first name. And again, that was specified in our order clause when we created the view. That brings me to one of the first points of why we would use a view. A view can restrict data access by hiding sensitive data. Now, there's not a lot of sensitive data in our employees table, but for example, a lot of people wouldn't want their birth dates out there floating around, so we did not include that in our view. And take, for example, if we had in the employees table an annual salary field. We could restrict access to that by not having it in the view so that it wouldn't be generally available. Let's look at another example. If you recall from our previous MariaDB videos in this series, we have two tables. First one is departments and then employees. Employees has a department ID field that is a foreign key into the departments file. So what I'm going to do is create a view that joins the employees table with the departments table in order to get the name of the department as part of the view. So that involves a left join. So let's create another view. Create view, employee list 2. As, and we provide our select statement, select. And here we're going to be using two tables, so I'm going to prefix each of our field names with a table alias. So for the employee table, I'm going to use just the letter E. E.employee ID, E.last name, E.first name, and then from the departments file, D, which is the alias for the departments table, d.text, So those are the fields, the employee ID, last name, first name, and the department text. We'll specify the table from employees and the alias. And then we're going to specify a join with the departments table. We're going to specify a left join. Departments, which is the table that we're going to join the employees table to. We'll specify D as the alias for the departments file, and then specify the relation. So it's e.departmentID, where e.departmentID equals department.id. So for every record in the employees table, we're saying take the department ID and join that to the departments table based on matching the department ID in the employees table with the ID in the departments table. And again, I'm going to do an order by. Order by d.text, last name, first name, semicolon, and enter. So now when we do a select using our second view, let's see what we get. Select star from employee list 2. So you see in this case, we got the employee ID, last name, first name, and text. And you'll see for each record, we actually got the text description of the department instead of the numeric ID for the department that we were storing in the employees table. These three fields, the employee ID, last name, first name, actually come from the employees table. And because of our join, the text comes from the departments table. And this brings us to the second reason why you might want to use a view: to reduce complexity. In this case, it simplified multiple tables, our employee and department tables, into a single virtual table, our employee list 2. So let's look at one more example. We're going to create another view, create view, employee list 3 as select e.employee ID, and we can also give these fields an alias as ID, e.last name as last name, e.first name as first name, d.text as department. From employees, E in the table alias, left join, same as we did last time, departments, D for the table alias, on e.department ID equals D, which is a departments table, .id. And I'm going to now specify a where clause, which will further restrict the data that's going to be selected from the table. So where e.department ID equals 2. So only employees in department 2, which I believe is the payroll department. So now we hit enter, and let's now select from our employee list 3. And we only see employees from the payroll department. I hope you've enjoyed this basic tutorial on the create view statement in MariaDB. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing so that you don't miss any future tutorials when I release new content. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Until then, stay safe and keep on coding.